Guys, they said Ebony almost transferred Tade's birthright to her son. But we all know that Queen Naomi's God is not asleep. Her God is always there for her. The same God that brought her to that palace will not allow her to be put to shame. Neither is the God that answered Kabiyesi when he was praying for a male child with Tade Nikawo. That same God will not allow Tade's birthright to be taken away from him. No matter how desperate this calabash carrier turned wife and her group, no matter how desperate they try, they will never succeed. Never. Whom God have made head will always be the head, no matter what. Sometimes trials and temptation will come, but God will always deliver them from all the manipulations of the evil ones. And that is exactly what God of Queen Naomi have been doing for her and Tade Nikawo in that palace, even in their absence. Because we all know that they are not in the palace, but they are there in the palace more than them that are in the palace. I don't know if you understand this. Queen Naomi presently is not living in the palace. But right there in the palace, she have more rights, just like Tade Nikawo, more than every other person that Kabiyesi have married. Because right now, they try to put her to shame. They try to delete her up from the palace. But her God is exposing every one of them, one by one. Yes, and at the end of the day, I just pray that that God who exposed them will also put them to shame. Because if all this information we are hearing about them is true, this Ebony, they need to take her out of that palace. If not, she is going to cause more harm than good in the future. But one thing I do know is that as long as the gods of the land are with Queen Naomi, the Almighty God who brought her to is with her. Every plan of Ebony and their members is going to go back to them. At the end of the day, they will regret ever hurting Queen Naomi or ever pursuing her out of that marriage. They will regret everything they have done to hurt her because come rain, come shine, she is the chosen one. They can call her names, baby mama, this, that, and everything. But did the gods call her that? No. Did the Almighty God call her that? No. And that is what matters. They said the rejected stone will turn out to be the main cornerstone. And that is how Queen Naomi and Tade Nikawo's story is going to end in that palace. Anyway, guys, let me just gist you. Let me tell you why I said that Ebony almost transferred Tade's birthright to her son. But God of Queen Naomi said no to that. Remember that royal register that they have been talking about for almost 1 week now. How they remove Queen Naomi's name and all of that. And at first, they said it was gospel and blow blow, you know. But only recently, while this case was going on, they are digging deep. And while they are digging, they are now finding out more information that is implicating others, including this Ebony. So, according to what we are hearing, they said that list in question, the only eligible wife who undergoes the 13 rituals, whose name is supposed to be in that list, is Queen Naomi. But they removed Queen Naomi's name. And because God wants to expose them, they included their name even when the rituals have not been completed. Even though they said Ebony have been working so hard to complete her own, but it was just few that have been carried out. But before their name should enter that list, the rituals must be completed. Kabiyesi married them in a hurry just to pepper Queen Naomi. So for that, they did not pass through the processes that they're supposed to pass through before that marriage, hoping that as long as they are in the palace, they will be carrying out the rituals. And whenever the rituals is complete, they will not add their name in the list. Many of them do not understand how it works. Then, due to their envy, and because they wanted Queen Naomi out of the way, They deleted Queen Naomi's picture and added their name. According to this gist, the three people among the other wives, no, the four people among the other wives whose name are in that list happens to be Blow Blow one. The same Blow Blow that said that aunt that is involved does not like her. The aunt want to mock her. The once mocked her. That the aunt doesn't even want her to be in the palace. But your name is included in the list. How? Did you complete the rituals? You know nothing about the list, but your name is in the list. That is Ebony, Blow Blow one. Second, Ebony. Ebony's name, they say, is there, even when she have not concluded the list. Igby, if Igby's name is not there, whose name will be there? Because she cannot see such evil plans and overlook it. She must be involved. That has been her history, according to what we are hearing in the palace. But don't forget that they are all alleged information because we do not live there with them, okay? So they said Igby's name too is there. Then, Gospel, Olori Two-Face. I call her Two-Face because out there she'll be doing as if she is best. She'll be going around taking care of people's children. Why information have it that she abandoned her last child in few months just to get married to Kabiyesi? What kind of a mother does that? And when you see her going to hospital carrying people's children, you would think that she loves children a whole lot. She's only doing that to update her profile and all of that. So that's why I call her Olori Tufi. But when I call her Gospel, now I make her the call am Una Gospel. So Una Gospel's name too was there too. So among these four Oloris whose name are there, remember that Ebony is the only one who already have a child for Kabiyesi. And if they have succeeded, if God of Queen Naomi have not exposed them, you see why it is also good to pray. Queen Naomi said she was directed to pray. She wasn't praying about a particular thing. She was just praying. And after the 7 days prayers, she decided to go to Osara Grove to go and conclude the prayers. And there, God caused rain to fall. And that rain to cause her sickness. So that Kabiyesi will abandon his meeting to go and meet her and for the truth to come out. To tell you that sometimes God works in a mysterious way. In a way that in human eyes, we might be thinking that, things are not moving well for us. Things are not going well, this, that. You know that kind of thing. But God used that opportunity to expose a whole lot of things. So let me go back to Ebony and the royal register. If God have not exposed that these people have deleted Queen Naomi's name, and eventually, due to their actions and what they do in that palace, maybe they cause Kabiyesi heart attack and anything happens, definitely Queen Naomi's name is not there. Oletik's name is not there. And remember that Oletik's son is older than Ebony's son. And for that reason, her son will be the one that will stand in as the only son of the king while he was alive. But God said no. And my prayer for Kabiyesi is that he will grow old. Tade Nikawo will meet him when he grows very old, as in when Tade on his own is a well-matured man to handle issues. He will still meet his father in good health, so that the father will tell him some of the stories that we are not able to share now. You know, because you see all of these stories, time will tell. One thing is social media never forgets, unless they are not true. But if they are true, time will tell. Anyway, let me just put it that way. So had it been they succeeded, that is how her own son would have taken Tade's birthright automatically. But God said no and put them to shame. And that is how it is going to continue. God is always going to put them to shame as long as they try to plot against the chosen ones. Anyway, guys, I just saw this and I said, let me come and share it with you. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. And subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.